Sonic fans have an ongoing existential drama when it comes to the iconic character and his video game franchise. Back in the early days, from his 1991 debut to Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles, the games were fantastic. They've become an integral piece of nostalgia for many people. But from then on out, it seemed very difficult for Sega to compete with Nintendo and actually push out a well-made Sonic game. While there are a handful of exceptions, these days there's a lot of gamers out there who have taken matters into their own hands and crafted their own version of a Sonic game. Sometimes those developers go on and make official Sonic games. Case in point, Sonic Mania. Turns out a lot of these other games are better than the ones that Sega publishes. So today we're taking a look at some of these creations with our list of the top 10 fan-made Sonic games. And at number 10, Sonic Souls. Made with the Unreal Development Kit, this Sonic 3D game is almost embarrassing for Sega. It's beautifully designed and gives players the option of playing almost any Sonic character. So the downside? Well, it's a little unpolished when it comes to responsive controls, making your character a little hard to maneuver than expected. But fear not, it's not the only Sonic 3D game on this list. But Souls is a prime example of how fans can really open up a Sonic game and turn it into something more, even if it's just by diversifying the playable cast. And at number 9, Sonic Boom and the Smash Crew. While there may be some solid additions to the Sonic fan game community that surpass some of the games created by Sega themselves, there's also a lot of Sonic fan games that are just straight up parodies, including Sonic Boom and the Smash Crew, the game that was a response to the revamped character aesthetics that appear in the Sonic Boom television show and subsequent game. Aside from being laughably good with its MS Paint inspired graphics to its hilarious sound design, the game does have some substance too, and provides a pretty fun gaming experience similar to Super Smash Bros., which it is also parodying. Up next, number 8, Sonic Before the Sequel. Created by developer Lake Feppard and the first of his trilogy of unofficial Sonic games, Before the Sequel is set after the original 1991 game, but before Sonic 2. It's likely one of the more well-known Sonic fan games out there to date. Its follow-up, Sonic After the Sequel, captures the same magic that it does. It has perfect physics matching the original Mega Drive versions of the game, all to a brand new soundtrack by Jun Sunu, who is actually the composer on Sonic 3. And at number 7, Sonic Mega Mix. Sonic Mega Mix is a pastiche Sonic game that combines the source code of the original 1991 game with the new engine. Essentially, it's a giant mod, and lets you play as 4 characters aside from the blue blur: Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, and Mighty the Armadillo. All of them play differently too, and they all open up different paths, meaning that's a whole lot of game that you can play. And the best part? You can still play it on the Mega Drive. But the team behind it never quite finished it though, and split up, with only one of those team members still working on it. But fear not, it's actually the designer who runs Headcanon Games, a company that played a crucial role in design for Sonic Mania. Safe to say he knows his way around a Sonic game. Up next, number 6, Sonic Dreams Collection. One of the more popular and well-known Sonic parody games, Sonic Dreams Collection consists of 4 prototype games that, according to the lore of the game itself, were abandoned by Sega and deemed not appropriate to release. Once you've given the Movie Maker a try, well, you'll know why. The other standout from the collection is My Roommate Sonic, which gets intimate and surreal pretty damn quick. You've been warned. And at number 5, Emerald Ties. Emerald Ties goes beyond just being a modern revamped version of Sonic. While the game emulates the classic 2D Sonic of the past, it doesn't borrow anything from those games. Instead, it consists of entirely new and original visuals. Aside from being aesthetically pleasing, it introduced new enemies and level design. It still fits with the tone of Sonic games that we all know and love. And at number 4, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 HD. Essentially just a revamped version of Sonic 2, HD is a Sonic game that's aesthetic overhaul is not dissimilar to Sonic Mania, but with more of an animated style. Reimagined in high definition, with a brand new all-original soundtrack that really impressed players. And at number 3, Sonic Utopia. Utopia is a demo of an open-world Sonic game. It's a stunner, and despite Sonic's proportions feeling small in comparison to the rest of the worlds, it moves with ease and makes for a load of fun. According to its creator, Yooka-Laylee, the game is, I quote, an experiment that not only tries to expand on Sonic gameplay in an intuitive way in 3D, but also aims to capture the best of Sonic's style and tie it together in a cohesive experience. And at number 2, Sonic Chrono Adventure. Best described as a Metroidvania Sonic game, Chrono Adventure is the 3rd game in Lake Feppard's trilogy, and arguably the best. Made with high ambitions, Chrono Adventure uses a side-scrolling form that lets you go beyond just being fast. You have an inventory, you can talk to NPCs, you can travel between the past and the present, and Sonic gets different upgrades, from boost shoes to bumper gloves to jet boost and even a sword, inspired by Sonic and the Black Knight. And on top of that, the story is also super cool. And finally, in at number 1, Green Hill Paradise Paradise 2. This game is known as the fan-made 3D Sonic game that puts Sega to shame. It's got incredibly dynamic level design that is anything but rigid. Critics have said that this game is the closest iteration of a 3D Sonic game to capture the feel, speeds, and spirit of the original platformers. The reason why this game takes the cake for our #1 spot isn't just because it's a major improvement on a Sonic 3D game, but also because it was made with the Sonic Games Development Kit, a collection of source code that lets fans make their own games based off of Sonic the Hedgehog. In other words, proof that Sega has the materials to actually make a really solid 3D game if they just tried a little damn harder. Green Hill Paradise 2 is more of an open world playground than level based, but the speed in which you can move and the ease in which you can do it with the controls just goes to show what Sonic is actually capable of. There we have it, friends. Which of these Sonic fan games have you guys played? Are there ones that you can't wait to try? The benefit of these being fan games means that they are free to download, for the most part, so there's nothing stopping you from diving in. In the meantime, if you dug this video, please show us some love by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. And hey, why not share it with a friend? We've also got a top 10 Sonic playlist on our channel waiting for you to check it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all in the next one.